cuando íbamos a ver cosas de compañías extranjeras que en nuestro país no habíamos visto, salía gente diciendo, esto no es para niños, esto no es para niños. Y salíamos otros diciendo, ¡qué maravilla! Esto no lo habíamos visto nunca para niños y fue fenomenal.
Volevo sapere se vi piace questa valigia.
Sì!
Perché è qui, visto che vi devo raccontare la storia di un viaggio. If you want a world with equal opportunities for each human being, I think that it's very important that the children, also when they are very, very young, from the beginning, from the birth, they feel that around them there is a world where they are respected, where they are considered, where there are really human being now and not a human being in the future.
For us it's important to verify how these rights are in each country.
In addition, I think because we have always started from that idea of the right of the child and also just opening the doors of culture and arts for children. But by opening it, we have to also be able to encourage the adults.
To touch the parents and some people who don't come easily in culture center.
Well, the children are not serious, but the parents are very serious when they take part in these workshops, and especially because it's so nice to see the fathers and the small children playing together.
The children have to be more involved in the daily life of the adults with ceremonies, with communication, with arts, with everything.
Only a part of the subsidizes, I think it's about 5% from all the subsidizes for theatre are given for children's theatre. So there's something that is not balanced, in fact.
Because they have a right to this, but if they don't have where to choose from, there is no right, you know.
Small Science Big Citizen gives us the opportunity to continue our job and our research about how to create for the children.
And in this sense, Small Science played a great deal, a big part in helping us moving on and to inspire us and refresh us.
What reached our work was, I think, that we observed and then started to work for really little children.
It has opened the doors for artists to come to us that may not be able to come otherwise. I have seen the result of that. I have seen the artists who, for example, spend a week in Bologna and they would never have been able to do that on their own.
How to deal with the public, for example, that's a big moment to understand. Where does the show begin? Does it begin really in the theatre when everybody is seated, or does it begin maybe before, maybe already in the foyer or in front of the theatre? Where does it really start? There are many questions around the creation, which where Small Science gave us the possibility to research on that.
The most important thing is really the idea that it's possible to make networking.
The possibility to talk about the artistic work, to talk about the politic situation.
and even to meet each other, to talk about the situations in the different countries. That always gives energy back to us when we go home in our country, in our city, in our situation.
Not just practice we received, but the theoretical background, which is very important.
The understanding of how other people work. And it's, you know, you learn so much. You learn so much from that.
On the other hand, in the sense of the production, international collaboration is always a challenge for accountants, for administrators.
And with a project this size, it's getting that through line. It's being able to communicate across with the other partners. It's then us in the work that we've been doing, particularly, I suppose, with written work and supporting working translation. That's fascinating. Is you know, looking at how people have got something they've written and they're trying to express it in their own, with their own voice, in their own way, with their own cultural perspective, and yet we're just trying to make it clearer in English.
Yes.
When you are around on a table to sign a contract with 17 people from a different country, and the atmosphere is so relaxed, and you make a contract for the future, and perhaps you win or you don't win, but in this moment you have the idea that you are making something, perhaps something bold.
I feel like we are at the beginning, so you can tell me there is no tomorrow. There has to be a future project. Yes, there has to be.
It's nice because every country has babies.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. And they're going to keep on having babies.
Yeah.